What's up, guys? I'm back. So this video is not going to be on the MR2. That'll be updated on the MR2 video. Today we're focusing on this BMW that I got, and I'll kind of tell you guys why it's here, what we're doing, and what it's getting done. Thanks for watching. Alright, so first, this is a 2018 BMW M2. It is a 6-speed. These things are like 400 horse, if I remember correct. So anyways, what this car had done a while back, like, boy, I don't even remember now, 3-4 months ago. Anyways, it came to me and it had the whole, so from this door line forward, everything was wrapped in paint protection film. The whole fender, whole hood, headlights, bumper. It even had the pillars done, the top of the roof, mirrors, quarter panels, the side of the rear bumper over there, these carbon fiber accents, it had the side skirts. So it's been all awesome. Today he's actually adding, we're going to wrap the doors on each side. He decided to add those. And then this fender here, there's a little stress line from the installation. So we're going to be removing this, reinstalling a new one. And then there's another piece down there. I don't know if I'll have that one on video, but I'm going to show you guys how to remove this stuff, how to install it, and we'll do the fender, the door, and then I'll do the other side off camera. And then when it's all done, we'll kind of take a better look at this car. I'll get it out of the garage and get some better shots of it, and we'll go from there. You guys can enjoy this. So again, different content for you guys here and there. It's not going to all be about the MR2. I'm going to show you guys some of these jobs that I have going on. I will not be talking about what product I use. I don't want to have any copyright issues on YouTube or with any of these companies or whatever it is. The customer obviously knows what it is, but we'll keep it there. So anyways, let's get going. I guess first I'm going to show you guys how to remove the paint protection film without leaving any sort of adhesive or any crap behind. Okay, so I already went ahead and removed that emblem. So the way I like to remove this stuff, I know a lot of people do with heat guns. I don't like to use a heat gun because a heat gun, it makes the glue sticky. Hard to explain, but it heats it up and makes it sticky. What I like to use is a steamer. Nothing fancy, nothing special. This is my wife's steamer. I think she got this from Walmart for like under 30 bucks or something. But a steamer is great because what a steamer does is it actually softens the glue. So when you pull it, it all comes off and leaves no adhesive behind. You don't have to do any cleanup. The heat gun, it does do that for the most part, but it will still leave some glue here and there. And cleaning this glue off is just, I mean, it's one of those things. If you can make it not happen, then you know, take an extra step and make it not happen. So you're not sitting there cleaning glue for an hour. So anyways, I'm gonna turn the steamer on, get it hot, and we'll kind of go from there. And you guys will just watch how I do this. Let's do it. Alright, so there you go. I don't know if you guys can see that in camera, but yeah, you can. The steamer's going. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in this corner. So heat up that spot a little bit. Steamers get very hot. Don't try not to have, you know, your hand right in front of it, but you want to heat it up pretty good. Then you find a corner. And as you can see, it just comes right off. Steam as you go. So there you go. No adhesive, no nothing. Just wipe it down. It's good to go. The only areas that do have some adhesive are, I think, some of these edges in here, because obviously, I don't know if you can see that, just a little bit right there. It's easy to take off, and then up in here as well. See, right there. you can just rub that off. So I'll clean all that up, but I mean that's very minimal compared to some people that pull this stuff dry even with no heat gun, and there's strips of glue, the whole thing. I mean, it'll literally take you hours to clean that stuff off. And if you do it dry, you risk the fact of removing paint with it, depending on, you know, how fresh the paint on the car was when it was installed and how it was installed and the solutions and all that. So there you go, that fender is pretty much ready to go. I'm going to clean up those edges here and here and make sure everything's clean over here as well, because I like to wrap and tuck everything all around, as you guys saw. And then after I clean it all up, we'll go on to the next step of getting ready for install. Okay, so what I like to use for removing the adhesive is this stuff is really good. 3M General Purpose Adhesive Cleaner. It's really good. Put some on a towel like this. Don't go crazy, but you know, it's there. And you literally just take the edges, just go over it, kind of like back and forth a few times. You'll feel it under your hand. This stuff just takes it right off. It does not remove paint. Okay, disclaimer, it hasn't removed paint for me for over the 7 years that I've used it. So, my experience. You can also read the back of the can and, you know, how to use it if you'd like to do that. So just make sure all the edges are clean. Alright, so that's all clean. So now I'm going to fold this. Now we have a nice cleaner side. Okay. Take some more adhesive cleaner. Put some on there. Just let it soak in there. Now I'm going to close the door. Just wipe the whole face. Don't scrub it. Don't go back and forth too many times on the same area. Just, you know, like this. Because you want to move the stuff away from itself, not, you know, whatever. So anyways, get it in here. I removed the emblem, obviously, so I'm going to wrap underneath. That's pretty much it. It's ready for install. There's going to be one more step before I install, but I'll show you that in the next clip. Alright, so next step before, you know, getting to the wrap, take some just rubbing alcohol, spray it on my microfiber. See that? Because of that, I'm not going to use it. You don't want to scratch the car, so check other sides, and if you find a clean side, use it, which I did. There you go, clean. If you see little things, be smart. Don't scratch somebody's car. Only scratch your own car. There you go. Okay, so just take it and wipe the whole fender down. Because sometimes that adhesive remover, while it removes adhesive and waxes, it'll make it so that you can't, or I mean the film won't stick as well. So just on the face, you know, wipe everything down. Make sure it's nice and clean. And go, you know, off the piece as well a little bit, just pick up any crap or dust or whatever. You know, like on the pieces next to it. So there's my piece. As you can see, it's a pre-cut fender piece. So what I'm going to do, the way it's laying right now, because at home I don't have a big, you know, glass on the wall or anything. So take this piece, flip it upside down. You guys will see why. I already cleaned off the table earlier. Lay it like that. Now that it's there, so I have my tack solution, okay, which is what makes the film stick. And I also have my slip solution, which is what you spray when you put the part on. That kind of lets you move it around and adjust it. And a squeegee. Doesn't take much more than that. So first thing you want to do, again, this is going to be kind of hard to do this with a camera in one hand, but I'll try to do what I can. So you take your tack solution. This is just water and rubbing alcohol. And depending on the film that you use, your mixture will be, you know, either 30-70 or 20-80, 60-40, 50-50, whatever. So it all depends on what film you use. Take your squeegee, and this just kind of all we're doing right now. Getting any other dust or anything that's in the air that fell on here off. Okay, so that's off. So now you take your slip solution, pump it up, spray it. Don't be afraid to use a lot of stuff. You gotta make it, you know, slippery. You can't have any dry areas. Obviously don't worry about getting wet. You can wash this stuff. Even in the engine bay you can clean it up afterwards. So now I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Even my squeegee. So the reason I put it upside down, let me show you guys why. 1 second. So the reason I put it upside down is so when I take this piece off, what you do is you peel it backwards. So you peel the backside off. Peel a little bit, spray. Peel a little more, spray. A little more, spray. Now the piece is on. Pick it up. Try to stay as close to the edges as you can. Don't stick your fingers on the face. Pick it up. So you walk it to the car, set it, then you find see how it's kind of sticky? But it's because it's the moving solution, we can still move it around. Like I said, it's not easy to do with one hand. Want to get it in an approximate location, you know, and this is meant to overhang in some spots. See here, you can move it down, up. So let me set it all up, and then I'll get back with you guys when it's on the next step. So what you want to do first, find a corner, and these are pre-cut so you can actually see what's going on. So you find that corner piece, put it right on the edge, kind of align this area a little bit. See, when it's mostly there, it's a little bit overhang here, which is good, which is what you want. Kind of like that. Okay, leave it there. Then you take your tack solution, pick it up without moving anything. Just spray that edge. So now when you set it, it's not going to go anywhere. Overlap each time you push. Don't go any farther yet. So now we're going to set this part back here. So same thing, you align your spot, pick it up a little bit, spray the tack underneath, find its area, just a little bit right there. Okay, pop it so it doesn't start sticking too much. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, so I don't have a stress line here because I stretch it that way a little bit, I'm going to pop this back up. Okay, do that. Spray some more tack. Put it back where it was. And start squeegeeing. Pick this up again. So as you can see how it's overlapping right here. That's good because that's gets tucked in there. It's overlapping here, all around. That's good. That's what you want. And there's certain edges that it doesn't overlap that much because it won't stick. So that's good. You have this edge overlapping all the way down there a little bit, over here, and then in here. See, I got it all set. And then you just take your finger and you find an open spot. Obviously that's an open spot. Don't start here and go that way, because then you're going to stick it and push everything that way. So you want to go to the open spot. Just like that. You don't have to go all crazy because we're going to trim this anyways, but it's good if you don't have bubbles to pop later. Yeah. So that's all done. I'm going to go over these edges. I'm going to tuck all these edges in. I like to do it with a towel, with the rag, whatever. But first I'm going to take my squeegee and make sure they're all, sometimes like, see how it kind of looks wrinkly? What happens is these wrinkles can go up, and then if you use a towel, it'll leave a bubble. So just gotta make sure they're all down. All out of there. Back over here, so I'm gonna spray all these edges out. Make sure there's no more of the slip solution, because all I want is the tack solution. Make sure the edge is down again. Take a towel and you use your finger. Now we're gonna finish this edge. So again, spray, get it all, nice and tacky, nice and sticky, tacky, however you want to call it. You can also use a squeegee to make it a little easier. And now, just wipe it off. So that's it. Sorry, lighting is not that great, but that's it. It is now wrapped. All the edges are tucked. And this fender is done. Okay, so now that's all done. I'm going to do the door. I'm going to time lapse through this, but so on this car, specifically on this quarter panel, we have to unwrap the whole thing because he didn't want to go like that. He didn't want to go that far. So all we did was we went to this body line. You can barely see it, but from back here you can't. So what we're going to do on the door is we're going to match it. So it's going to be from here down. Just so you guys know ahead of why I'm doing it the way I am. Okay, so I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod, and then we'll just time lapse through this and see you guys after that. Alright, so there it is. Doors wrapped as well. Fenders wrapped, doors wrapped. I will do the other side, but I'm going to do that off camera because it's kind of a tight squeeze over here, and yeah, just not enough lighting or anything like that. So I'm going to do this off camera, do everything else I need to do, and then when the car's, you know, when all the pieces that are supposed to be wrapped are completely wrapped, pretty much we'll go over it. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I will be back later. See you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Alright, so I finished up last night. This is the second day. It was 9:30 about last night when I finished this, but anyway, so I finished it. I got all the parts installed. We're going to go over that in a second. And then we're going to do the next step, which is post-heating all the edges down, making sure they're all stuck down with a heat gun. You shouldn't really just stick them down and leave them and let the car leave like that, because obviously you run the risk of the film coming back up on the edges. So we're going to post-heat the edges, wipe the car down, get some good shots, and we're done. I don't use anything special, just typical Harbor Freight heat gun. Nothing fancy. So that's it. She's all done. All the edges are heated down. The car is wiped down. As you saw, I didn't wipe the back of the car because that's sometimes the dirtiest part, and I don't want to scratch the customer's car or anything. I pretty much wiped whatever was wrapped, which by now it's actually the whole front end, this whole area, that whole area, the quarter pan of that, the roof, and goes over this. So I would say like 80% of this car is wrapped, which is pretty cool. Definitely going to be protected. So I'm going to do it once over again. I'm going to go over the car, we'll get it outside, get some better shots for you guys, and that'll be it for this video. Alright, so there it is outside. So I'm going to do a little walk around for you guys. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. I hope that was entertaining. I hope you guys like seeing something different other than just the MR2 and the so far very boring mechanical issues. But anyways, so I'll be throwing in stuff like that here and there, different projects. Not going to be just all wrapped. It's going to be whatever, whatever I work on. A lot of my other cars need work too, so I'll probably throw a video here and there with those. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up if you did. I appreciate all the subscribers, the support, the comments lately. I really do appreciate it. It's helped. It actually helps because it helps me find answers to my questions. So if you guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know. If not, let me know also. It is good to get feedback and to be able to give you guys what you want. So thank you for watching. See you on the next one.